lecture, kedatangan. Nah, tapi karena aku datangnya sehari sebelum teman aku, terus registration. Jadi registration ini agenda yang bakal dilakuin pas commit session. Terus hari kedua itu konferensi. Sambil melingkar sama yang lain, terus kita kayak membuat blog gitu, terus blog gitu. Jadi itu aku sama teman aku.
Subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the blessings He has given us, especially the chance together here this morning in good health and spirit. May peace and blessing be upon our beloved. I would like to extend a warm welcome and heartfelt thanks to our guest speaker, Mr. Bernie Klassen. Please give applause for him. Drive the car, drove Jakarta on the ring road toll, and then he finished the job at the car. And a half after that, also goes to our principal, Mrs. Farhatun, and our vice principal, Mrs. Adinurul Futuhat, and also all of teachers and all of
Okay, give a round of applause for our Masters of Ceremony, yeah? You can see the Master of Ceremony, and because in events like this, normally you will be hearing from him his experiences with the culture and also English hacks. So, Mr. Berry, let's begin this event with all of the students. Now next, a little bit about Mr. Berry's experience. So,
even more?
just a little bit. So, Mr. Berry has taught English for a very long time.
If I'm not incorrect, it's Trisakti.
Oh, University of Trisakti. Wow, give applause please.
And the other one is University of Indonesia in
Oh, that was not in the CV.
That's fine. Don't need to mention everything in your CV here. Yes, thank you very much. Let's start with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes, until the age of 18, you have two passports. Two. Yeah, double passport, double citizenship. But at 18, you need to choose whether you want to continue with a Dutch passport or whether you want to continue with a British passport. And I decided to continue with a Dutch passport because at that moment we were living in the Netherlands. My parents have two houses, one in South London and one in Eindhoven. Maybe you've never heard of this, Eindhoven. London, of course, you know. Water, tea, coffee, and bottled water. In Europe, we don't think about bottled water. We think about Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite, juice. We don't think about bottled water. Schools in Indonesia are so organized. Good people in trucks, yes. There are good people in buses, but it is difficult to find them. Yes? Does that answer your question?
That answers the question, and obviously everyone here agrees since nobody said anything.
Yeah, nobody is raising their hand. Okay, you have the opportunity to raise your hand and say something against what I did. So yeah, I like food.
Okay.
Any questions from you guys? Any questions from you?
You know, wait, any questions from anybody?
Sir,
Somai or Batagor?
Batagor. But black pepper is no problem. But chili, even the tiniest bit. We were in a restaurant yesterday, Bakso Engel in Dippo. And normally I eat rice with meat, and the meat is from the barbecue, iga bakar. And sometimes they forget that I don't eat with chili. So they put chili on the plate, and then I say, I don't want chili, and they take the plate. What do? They move the chili with the spoon from the plate. Still the water is there, the juice is there. Bataknis to English. My first wife was Bataknis. Is still Bataknis, but she's not my wife. So in 2019, I split up with my wife, and since 2019, I have been struggling with my religion. Yes. To be honest, there is only one God. And I am very happy. Before I became Muslim, I was Pentecostal, and before Pentecostal, I was Catholic Christian. Yes. Christianity is about one God. Of course, we believe in Isa al-Masih, we believe in Jesus, but there is one God. And that is the biggest, for me, it was the biggest advantage, because I only changed religion believing in a different prophet. Nah, sekarang kita sudah ikuti. Still the same God. So for me, God never changed. God never changed, but the view towards God and the prophet. The other thing is, the other big advantage is that in the religion of Islam, we acknowledge Jesus. We acknowledge that there are people believing Jesus is the best prophet. Not Jesus is God. I never believed that Jesus is God. There's God, there's Jesus. And Christian people say that Jesus was the Son of God. Yes? Well, I think, and I strongly believe, that we are all children of God. Kita semua anak-anak Allah. Yeah, of course. So for me, the switch between being a Catholic going to Islam was not a big one. That's only the biggest difference is that now I have to learn Arabic, which is still difficult for me.
So does that answer your question, Mr. Khanna? MashaAllah. And now,
This looks disgusting from this side.
it does from here too.
A rice dish?
What is it?
Egg dish? You also don't know.
Wait. It's,
How can you ask me if real Indonesians don't know the food?
no, I know. I just forgot. So it's a type of food that's the same as before, but it's with a little bit of something else.
Corn?
Yes, it's bakwan jagung. No, this is from the slide. Yeah, this is not my slide.
Matamani.
Give him one. There's another name for it.
Okay, begini. You say there is another name for martabak manis. If any one of the girls know this other name, I have a present.
Oh, okay.